There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and boy oh boy, boy oh boy oh, do we have some matches for you. We got plenty of many, plenty. So, this is a UU team based off of a UU team I used in the past in Pokemon Black and White Battle number 295 against because I've been kind of struggling to put together a UU team that I actually like, and one that can actually win consistently, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So he's going to lead off with Victini, which is terrible for me, but the fact that he doesn't stay in and V-Crate a second time is a big red flag that he's banded, but me being the awesome pinheaded mind powerful man I am, I'm not going to really think about that or even realize that until the battle is over. But whatever, stuff is happening, shit is happening. Let's just see where we are now. It's Suicune. Suicune is a Suicune. It's setting up Calm Minds. I'm going to Toxic it. I'm pretty sure that it's carrying the rest, but I just want a free turn to use something, like to use Wish. Because I want to pass a wish to Dusclops, to the Bubble Hotep, so I can curse something else. And you know what I'm going to curse. I'm going to curse Suicune. I don't know if you're a subscriber, if you're a new subscriber, or if you're an old subscriber. But in my underused battles, I really like using Dusclops with Ghost Curse to wear down those bulky Pokemon that just simply refuse to die. And speaking of refusing to die, I don't know what it is. Bubba Hotep is refusing to be burned by Scald. And had he or she, it's actually a girl right now, had she been burned by the Scald, it would have died, but that would have been okay, because my plan B was to send out Rotom, who is half dead already, and trick it a Specs, so I would lock it into Sleep Talk. That was my plan B, but luckily he's going to Sleep Talk the rest, which gives me a lot of advantages. I'm able to Pain Split more, get some more Nightshades off, and we're at a point in this weird little stall war that I can actually finish him off with a Nightshade, which is great. Now he's going to send out Victini. I did manage to get up the rocks while spinning away the Toxic Spikes earlier, which is genius, is brilliant, is champion of Tom Servo there. He really fit well. I'm going to predict the Mega Horn, and he actually goes for it and misses, not that it really matters that much. And the newest addition to this team, because this team kind of sort of existed on my DS, but I don't have a choice banded Crobat, and that Crobat is choice banded, and it synergizes beautifully like a beautiful lady's ass. Is just so beautiful. It threatens a lot of things, like, you know, underused these days, multiple fighting types, threatening things. I mean, this threatens Roserade, who is on every team. I swear to you, Roserade and Heracross are on every frickin' underused team, and it drives me bananas. So, Banded Crobat is really great for that. And I'm actually gonna predict the not Stone Edge and stay in and Brave Bird, and this is the turn. I finally realize it's banded because I outspeed and kill it, and it's a double down. But you know, at that point, it really didn't matter since I had, well, yeah, I could have killed it with the Foul Play on Umbreon, but actually it would have probably steamrolled everybody else. Now, this is going to be our next battle. It's an RU battle against some person. And by the way, that other battle was against someone I apparently know named Voltage, so I actually have a couple friendly matches against people who actually challenge me, and that was one of them. But this one is against a random guy. And just looking at his team, Specs, Modest, Max Special Attack, Rotom threatens everything. Just completely everything. So I'm gonna slowly figure out that that is a choice to Sceptile, so I know that I'm safe to switch into Steelix and get up the rocks. Even though nothing in his team is weak to it, it's just nice to have. And then I'm going to go into Slowking, get up that Trick Room. I love having Trick Room on this team. It's just so nice, because a lot of the Pokemon, besides Rotom, are very slow. And even Emboar is really slow, even though it's max speed jolly. But after a +1, it gets pretty fast, but you still have to use the Flame Charge. But anyway, his team is relatively threatened by Steelix as well, so I can just keep going for the Earthquakes. He's gonna make a bad move, go for the taunt, perhaps, I don't know, thinking I was gonna roar, and after I Earthquaked him, I don't know, that's pretty silly. I don't know. So I'm gonna scout for the Shadow Sneak, which he most definitely has, by switching into Kiss from a Rose, and it's going to be taken out by a crit, which didn't matter. In fact, if anything, it actually helped me, because Gallade could have set up on Roselia, set up another Sword Dance, and that would have been devastating. I don't think I would have been able to recover from that, honestly, because once Gallade is set up, it's just really, really hard to come back. But once again, I'm going to get Slowking in there, and get up the Trick Room, switch into Goldmember, and thankfully she goes for the Shadow Sneak. That was a pretty questionable move. You can call that a bad move if you want, because at Slowking's low health, a close combat would have killed it anyway, so I was really afraid he was going to CC there. By CC I mean close combat, but he didn't, which is going to really help me lots, clearly. So, you know, even Kabutops with its Stab Waterfall, you can't touch the Steelix. This Steelix isn't even max defense. This is a max special defense. And, yeah. So, he's going to miss the, she's going to miss the Focus Blast and then just forfeit, because there is no hope for her at that point in time. And that's the end of that RU battle, and I think I actually have an OU battle coming up, yeah, right now, against Spartan Goku, which is another friendly, some person I might know on Skype, perhaps. If Voltage and Spartan Goku are people I should know, let me know in the comments section. Ooh, the dogs, they're excited. But anyway, let's get things. I was really afraid that Heatran was going to be threatened by the Neanderus, but instead he goes into Feraligatr, which is weird. I mean, his team is weird. He has a Feraligatr and he has a Darmanitan, two things that don't really float well in the OU. I mean, if Feraligatr had the Sheer Force ability, I could see that, but I don't think it does. But yeah, I'm going to predict the Tyranitar switch in, which is great, and I'm going to land the Focus Blast twice, which is pretty sweet. Maybe it makes up for the fact that I didn't get any Scald Burns with Gastrodon, and it did kind of pain me to let Gastrodon go like that, but I just came to the realization that with like 35% health or whatever it was at, it really was not worth holding on to. So Croconaw is going to go for an Aqua Jet. I guess I outspeed Croconaw, because I am max speed neutral. Yeah, so I guess that happens, and I take it out with a Mach Punch. I was really afraid that it would outspeed me, and then Aqua Jet, and then after Life Orb damage, I would be taken out with Sandstorm or something. But yeah, Darmanitan is no threat at all with Breloom running around with those Life Orb, Technician, Mach Punches, which is crazy-ass, powerful-ass, ass. So I'm just gonna Death Fodder the Heatran, get a free switch into Baskin-Robbins, which has really, really good, what is it, chocolate fudge? I think their favorite flavor of mine is chocolate fudge. Yes, maybe. But anyway, the match is very much on lockdown at this point, but still, Spartan Goku, the female starter trainer, got me down to 3 pokes, which is cool. You could call that a good game, I'd call it a good game. And Mr. Plow is just going to threaten everything like it does, and now we're going to have our closing match. It's a closing match, and it is with the Underused team, except it still has Sableye on it. But I found this match so amusing that I recorded it and wanted to show it to the world, which is you guys. So he's going to lead with Troll, and the beginning turn is so weird. He's going to trick me a Flame Orb. I'm a Fire type, buddy. You can't burn me. I don't know what you're trying to get at, but whatever. I'm just gonna overheat, even without specs. I'm modest max special attack, so yeah, with stab and everything. So he's out of there. Now he's gonna send in his Azumarill. I'm gonna trick it, the Flame Orb. So I'm just, I'm just slapping my knees, having a chuckle. And this guy's Azumarill is heavily crippled, albeit it cost me the life of my Rotom oven, but, a burned Azumarill is basically good game, and he doesn't have anything that can heal Bell. So that's great. Now, Buff Flop is going to be free to set up. I was a little afraid it would want to go for a superpower, would probably do a decent amount, probably close to half, maybe over half even. But he does switch out, which is great. And he sends in his Bronzong, and I have an air balloon, so you can't Earthquake me. You're going to have to Gyro Ball first, which means I have leeway to miss my Powder Pump if I need to. But, being the advantageous son of a bitch I'm just going to crit it instead, so that's cool. Now he's going to send out Nidoking, Powder Pump that too! 3 for 3. You could complain about hacks, I'm sure you will. Being the loving people in the peanut gallery you are, but I don't know. I just had a strong advantage anyway, so that was cool. He's going to forfeit, even though he's a really cool ninja guy. And I think I got through this whole narration without saying too much, because in my last Pokemon Showdown battle upload, number 67, I swear I said like 15 times. I said so much, and I guess I was really tired or something. It was really bad, but I mean, really, if you're gonna try to narrate over Pokemon battles, you might as well try to speak well. And yeah, if you can't do that, then just don't, I guess. I don't know. It'll be reflected in your views or something. But anyway, those are my thoughts about YouTube life, and those are my videos. If you like them, leave a comment or a like or whatever. I'm gonna get out of here. See ya later, YouTube.